I love this comment. It reminds me of a resource I can share for both business leaders and people from these backgrounds. Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Kalschmidt. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist. I'm a culture expert, and I research the unwritten rules of work for people from low-income backgrounds. I've already had several of you reach out that you're trying to read my articles that I've published, but because we don't have open science, there can be blocks to these academic journals. But sometimes business magazines or websites interview the authors and they have access to the work, and then they'll make it easier for you to see online. So this source covered two very well-respected social class researchers who are in organizational behavior and business research, Cote and Martin, and they looked at what do social class transitioners bring to the workplace. And they found that people who are from lower income backgrounds and transition classes are able to relate to a lot more people in a skilled way. Class is a culture, and transition classes equals more cultural competence in many ways. But this was also exhausting for them. This reminds me of code switching, which is well documented in literature on race and gender, and particularly of when people have to switch to fit into an environment that isn't their culture. So people can feel burnt out and even isolated because while they're able to relate to other people, that relating and that giving back is not getting poured back into them. So they are pouring from what becomes an empty cup. So I post this for two reasons. Of one, if you're somebody from a low-income background and you feel really isolated at work, please know you're not alone and you bring cultural competence skills to the workplace that wouldn't be there without you. Second, if you're a leader, this is likely a dimension that you are overlooking in your efforts to be inclusive. And that doesn't mean the other identities aren't important. They often intersect with this one as well. If you don't know where to get started, follow for more, and the link in my bio takes you to my website where I have a services page if you're interested in coaching, workshops, or speaking engagements.